What's up, YouTube? So, I'm going to do a blind reaction to Africa diaspora news, and they're doing a little piece on Ibrahim Traoré. Now, this is about 4 years, or 4 months old, so some of it may be a little dated. And if you guys could do me a favor, leave the anything updated down below. But I'm following this on TikTok, and I'm getting a lot of good information on it. So I figure, it's kind of time to kind of do a review on it, and let's see what we're talking about here. See what he's doing.
Among African youth, Traore's popularity among Africa's younger generations adds to Western concerns. His speeches resonate with a demographic disillusioned by decades of corrupt leadership and dependency on foreign aid. The rise of such leaders who inspire widespread grassroots support threatens to destabilize a long-standing Western alliance in Africa. Let's get into it. So Ibrahim Traoré represents a new wave of African leadership that prioritize sovereignty, self-reliance, and regional unity, while his policies and rhetoric,
which is what every country should be doing, has been doing. It's just what's good about him, from what I'm understanding so far, and let me know if I'm wrong down below. What's good about him is he's doing it without the West's help, and that is really important.
inspire hope for many on the continent. They also challenge the foundations of Western influence in Africa. This shift signifies a potential turning point in the continent post-colonial history, with Traoré at the forefront of a movement demanding respect and equitable partnership. Where he succeeds is reshaping the Burkina Faso and Africa all faces backlash from global powers. He remains a story in the making. And I think this is one of the stories that is so beautiful, where we've seen a lot of young people actually coming forward and supporting Ibrahim Traoré.
I love it, man. I just hope that this holds up. I mean, I want to be so optimistic about it. But I mean, Gaddafi, I remember what happened to him. Again, let me know down below if I'm wrong. But the people sold him out, and what I'm understanding is, and some of my African friends tell me how wrong I am by saying this, so let me know if I am down below. The people of Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, they're really, really behind, their three leaders, particularly Ibrahim Traoré. So this is going to be different, and I want to say he survived a good 18 or 19 assassination attempts with the people's help. The people were helping to stop the assassination attempts. So let's see what happens.
He seems to be a favorite to the young people only because he prioritized Africans. And I think that's why young people are vouching for him. Young people are behind him and supporting him. There's been a lot of incidents where we've seen him that has been a target from the Western aids, because he's making sure that Africa and all the minerals that are in Africa actually remain in Africa and benefit the people of Africa, not instead of where minerals.
As it should be. It should always be benefiting Africans, and Africans should be getting paid handsomely for what they're getting, especially if we're making billions in the West off what we're taking from you guys. Yeah, you guys should be making the same billions. That's just what it is. So I'm glad that he's doing what he's doing. Make this trade fair, or don't trade with Africa no more in the United States. Again, I know I'm an American, but you gotta stop. The U.S. and the West gotta stop. Basically taking illegal stuff and messing up Africa's economy because they want to get rich. It's over. And young people aren't taking it no more.
And we're seeing the Western aids, or the Westerners actually benefiting from what is coming from Africa. Earlier on, I spoke about how we've seen young kids in Congo actually are in the mines working when a child is supposed to be at school. Now, I think this is one of a first step and an example to all the African leaders that this young man, because he's not old, he's still young, and I think that's why he actually resonates with a lot of young black Africans. That's why they're also gunning behind him, because he's prioritizing young people, and he's making sure that everything that is in Africa benefits the Africans. I think this can be an example to all the other African leaders that are in charge right now, to see this example from this young man that, you actually start at home. Instead of benefiting other people, you actually need to start benefiting your own, and then the rest shall come out. I mean, imagine if Africa, if we were using all the minerals and all the resources that we have.
If you guys did that, you guys would run the world. At one point, you guys did. So it's like, yeah, you need to be running everything. In fact, correct me if I'm wrong, down below, if you guys had control of all the diamonds would be worthless. So let me know down below.
On our own, and they were benefiting us. You wouldn't be hearing the Westerners saying, oh, Africa is poor, oh, let's send money and donate so we can help them. They can't feed themselves. No, we are not poor. Africa is not poor. We have all these minerals that we have, and all our minerals are actually supporting Westerners. And then the Westerners are going to turn around and say, we are poor. I'll make an example on social media where there was a fight between some Twitter user, but he was fighting with this African guy from Nigeria, where he says, you guys share one laptop. And I'm like, do they understand that everything that they have, it is the labor of Black Africans? All these things are done here. Young kids are being used to work and manufacture all these things. An example also, we've seen a lot of people.
I want to say the batteries come from Africa, right? From Congo. I'm not sure if I may be saying that wrong. Let me know if I'm right down below. And there are several little like electronic pieces. The minerals, if I remember correctly, are mined in Africa. So it's like, how are you gonna sit there and say that you're poor, that the Africans are poor, and your whole laptop is based from Africa? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why I'm not doing Twitter arguments and arguing in the comments, because it's like, you don't know all the information. You don't know what you're talking about. And if you did, you wouldn't say anything.
It is alleged, it has not been proven yet, that also Shein, which is a global shopping scale, it's a clothing shop, online shop. It is said and it is alleged that they actually use young kids to actually manufacture these
wow.
clothes. And I think these things are things that we as Africans, if we do not stand up, no one is going to stand up for us. If South Africans don't stand up for themselves, no one is going to stand up for South Africans. If Nigerians don't stand up for themselves, no one is going to do that. So imagine if Africans come together to fight for what is theirs. How big of a benefit will that be for Africa as a whole? I would like to hear your...
And I think this is the part that people got to understand. If Africa is free, all of us are free. Because they use the same tactics to screw over everybody all over the world. And I know white people don't want to hear this, but the same tactics they're using to screw other people over, they're using to screw over the same poor white people. So it's like, as soon as we all as a people realize that a free Africa, a free Palestine, a free Congo, these countries need to be free, we will be much freer off, much better off. You know what I mean? This capitalist society, this whole get what you can and whatever, has been screwing us over. And what I like about Ibrahim Traoré is this is probably one of the first signs that the colonization is over. The West is over, and this may be the end of the American empire. So, well, let me know what you guys think down below.
Your point of view, we are not fighting, we're sharing views, and if I missed out anything, I missed out because I didn't know about it, but I am willing to learn from you, because this is the part where we teach each other, and as Africans, if one is wrong, we fix each other, because Africa is for Africans. Let us know, the comments down below, hit that subscribe button and share.
Thank you guys for watching. Take care.